It's MK and I am back with Off the Board, and today we are doing a mood board, but I kind of got a little lost, so I thought that I would add a sketch into here, and that way I had some sort of dropping off point because along the way I lose my way with the color scheme. This was a very hard color scheme for me to use, you guys, and I don't know why that was, but these are the supplies that I will be using. This is a close to my heart kit called Bloom and Grace, and it is their workshop kit, so it has extra things in it other than just the sticker sheet with papers. I also pulled out an Amy Tan Slice of Life, and before that, I had a 49 and Market 3D layered embellishment set. I have a few of my gears that I picked up from my little bowl that I have on my desk that are from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit, as well as their no waste packaging. I have a couple labels going on, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use those ones particularly because I have other labels in the bowl as well. So I'm going to go through this paper pack really super fast. There's 2 sheets of each one, so of course I'm only going to flip over one of them, especially the ones that I want. And then all of these like cut off pieces or die cut pieces are part of the workshop kit, which honestly I never use as intended. Sometimes I absolutely just die over it and I want to use it as intended, but others not so much. This one I had no intention of using it as the directions say. I'm not very good at following directions. If you guys know anything about me, you will know that is so true. Also, I grabbed up a close to my heart cardstock in Nutmeg. And then this one here is one of the sample pieces that I did during my mixed media workshop. It's a mixed media workshop for beginners. It's a free one. I have a Facebook group over on my Facebook page, Some Assemblage Required, if you guys want to check it out. We are in week 4, and actually today we start, I apologize, nope, we're in week 5, and today we start week 6 with watercoloring. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking one of my sprays. This is a shimmer spray. I think it's called Don't Swayed on Me or something like that. Don't be swayed. But I'm painting the edge because to me it's too white, and I'm losing, oh my god, I'm missing that yellow that is in my color palette, or mood board I should say, and I really wanted some of that yellow, but I'm definitely not going to be using the sunflowers that are in the kit. I thought that there was a gorgeous yellow paper that I could have used, and there wasn't. So instead I'm going to go ahead and turn this mixed media page, this practice piece, I'm going to turn it yellow is basically what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off with this Shimmers paint. It's actually the spray, and I'm just dipping my brush in after I shook it up real good, and I'm painting all of the white space, and I'm trying to get that yellow. This one is a gold. I can't remember the name of it, you guys. I'm horrible with names, especially when they kind of don't make sense to me. So yeah, I'm awful with names, but I have to tell you guys that I did kind of like where this was going, but it wasn't yellow enough. So off camera, before I actually realized that I didn't turn the camera back on, I picked out an Altenew color, and I'm not sure what that color is either. I think it's like Warm Sunshine or something like that, and that gives me the yellow that I am looking for. So here it is, yay! But now it's too yellow. I know. Go figure. I can't have my cake and eat it too, but I want to. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking some clear gesso and I'm running it through my stencil because I plan on mimicking the lines in my photos. Now these are photos of a mine site that it was the original mine site that I started working for way back in 2006. And this was right before it actually became to where they couldn't mine for it for a while. They had to reconstruct the layers going on. So this was right before all of that good stuff, but I wanted to document it, and I try to every year go out and take a picture of the pits of the mine that I'm currently at or visiting or anything like that. I try to. Sometimes I don't get to, because my job by the end of my career was pretty much a desk jockey. And so I kind of sort of didn't get to go out into the pit as often as I would like to. So over the years, I didn't get to record the growth of the pits. And so, but the ones that I did, I still wanted to document. And basically what I was trying to do was mimic those lines that are in the pit that tell you the depth layers of each pit. And so I took the clear gesso and I covered it with glitter, and it's this very fine glitter by Nuvo, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's awesome stuff. And I just use a really huge piece of grid paper to catch all that glitter. I try to funnel some of it back, but I'm not too worried if I don't funnel any of it back. And then I use a Swiffer to clean up my desk so I don't have glitter everywhere for days. And I really do enjoy playing with glitter ever since I learned the Swiffer technique by Jennifer McGuire. Over on her channel, she gives a ton of techniques and things like that help her keep her office space flowing, basically, is what it is. And I thought it was the neatest thing ever. All right, currently I am trying to figure out how I want my design. So I've got all of the colors represented. I'm still not loving this. It's still kind of one of those things that I'm just going to keep going until I do, but I don't like this. I'm struggling with this color scheme a lot. I don't know if it's the yellow. I don't know if it's the blue. I don't know if it's the different colors of browns. I really don't have the terracotta. I did in my mixed media, but then I kind of covered it all up. This piece that I just laid down, the ombre looking piece, that felt like it was the terracotta color for me enough. And then this one, this burlap, faux burlap paper actually represents my lighter brown, and then the photo mats represent my darker brown, as well as all my mixed media has the darker brown in it too. But I'm just still not sold on this, but I'm going to keep going. I don't see what's wrong with it yet, but there's just something not right about it. So anyways, keep going. And then I'm going to struggle with the title for a minute. What I had in my brain, I didn't have enough letters. So when I don't have the letters, I look at the numbers, and there were so many numbers. I loved it. So many numbers to choose from on that sticker sheet. So I went ahead and I put the GPS coordinates of the mine site. Do you guys realize how hard, or let me ask that again. Do you know how hard it is to find GPS coordinates of a place that doesn't exist? It's amazing. I struggled with it a lot, and I had to cut out a lot because the only thing I could really truly find is longitude and latitude, and then I had to turn it into GPS coordinates. So that was fun, and I learned a whole lot of stuff about GPS coordinates. I had no idea there were 3 different ways to actually write down GPS coordinates, or read GPS coordinates. I had no idea. So I did learn a lot about it. I still want to go back and finish learning more, but I needed to finish this layout as well. So if you guys notice the 49 and Market embellishments that I'm using, those gears stick out like a sore thumb. My mood board has no green in it whatsoever. So what am I going to do? I have no idea yet, but I'm going to pretend like they're not green for just a hot minute and finish embellishing my layout the way that I want to. Now that I've got everything on the layout and all these gears going around, kind of sort of just like the sketch has it, I'm liking it. I'm starting to like my color scheme. I'm starting to like the way that this looks. I do enjoy this a lot, but the gears are now green. So I need to figure out how to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and put my title down first. Now, because of the glitter that I had on my desk and some of it got where it wasn't supposed to be, my letters kind of sort of don't stick. So I had to go and glue them all down one at a time, which wasn't a big deal. Not a lot, and it's going to be good. But I'm going to finish off with a little bit of copper embellishments here real quick from that same sticker sheet. I love these sticker sheets, you guys. I just absolutely love them. But I've got this green gear and I don't know what to do. So because it's acetate, I'm going to take my alcohol markers in the navy. This is not quite navy, by Stampin' Up, the little alcohol markers. And I love the alcohol ink watercolor look that they do when I use them on acetate. I don't know why, but I just absolutely fall in love every time that I paint something with these markers. So I'm going to go ahead and go around all of the green bits in the gear, and I mix between the light and the dark of the two colors. Well, it's actually just one color, not quite navy, but they come in light and dark. And I'm just going to color the whole thing. Sometimes I start with the light and sometimes I start with the dark, depending on what it was, as far as the shades of the colors. And that is it. That's all I'm going to do. And I absolutely enjoy how now they don't stick out like a sore thumb. I'm very much more happier with this layout. It is kind of sort of outside of my box. Definitely, for sure. But I do like the fact that I just kept going and produced something that I really liked. I really do. Normally I give up and I start something all over again. Normally I would have probably given up and not even used this mood board because I struggled with it so much. But I really liked it. I liked how my practice piece turned into the base piece for my layouts. And yeah, I just enjoyed everything that I added to this layout up until the end of the results. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Be sure you guys check out everyone else that is playing along with Off the Board all month long. The month is almost over. What are we going to do next? I have no idea, but I am so enjoying seeing everyone else's pins and inspiration and how they interpret it. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.